Hey everybody, and welcome to the intersection of sports and marketing. I'm Cristiano, and this is episode 22 of OUTOFSCOPE, why Tom Brady's suspension is good for the Patriots and good for the NFL. All you marketers out there need to listen to this.
Sports marketing expert Cristiano.
Cristiano.
Marketers and advertisers and brands always have to keep in mind, you have to play to the state of your audience. Endurance sports athletes are absolutely fanatics.
Having a Facebook page doesn't get you any business, but doing it right can be quite effective.
Welcome to episode 22. It's been a week and a half or so since we've done the last episode. It's been a crazy week and a half. I've been traveling both for business, for personal. I'm getting married in 2 months. I was on my bachelor party. I rode my bike 157 miles to a casino to start off the bachelor party. So it's been a pretty crazy time, and that's why I've been kind of a little bit MIA, but we're getting back into the groove here, and I'm excited because we've got a couple of interesting things coming up down the road. But in the meantime, I want to talk about, and I hate to even use the word, but Deflategate, right? I've avoided talking about it up until this point. However, the NFL said this week that they're upholding the 4-game suspension for Tom Brady. And there's so much talk about it. There's so many things going on. You know, people arguing both sides. Should it be suspended? Should it be not? Tom Brady, like an hour ago, was like really angry and pissed off and said that he shouldn't have been, that there was no evidence, hard evidence, whatever. I don't think any of that stuff matters, nor do I really care. I actually think that this is good for the Patriots and it's great for the NFL. Here's why. The amount of media attention that this is getting trumps any media spend that can be done. Period. To buy this kind of exposure would cost tens or hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're getting it for free. Fans will say, yeah, but you don't have Tom Brady for the first 4 games of the season, which is bad for the Patriots. No, it's not. They'll be fine. Tom Brady, he's a stud. He's still playing unbelievable after how many years in the game. He's going to come in game 5 and he's going to want to prove he's going to have a huge chip on his shoulder. So I think as far as playing, as far as performance goes, he's going to be fine. The team's going to be fine. 4 games are not going to knock them out of Super Bowl contention. Obviously, we're talking way down the line here, but it's just not going to happen, right? They're still going to come out, and the chip on their shoulder is going to play even more into the hand of how the Patriots play and how Tom Brady rolls. But what I think is interesting is the conversation that it creates causes so much friction between people who are super fans for the Patriots, people that hate the Patriots, people that think Tom Brady should definitely be suspended, should have been suspended for more, people that think that he shouldn't be suspended at all. It creates this massive amount of friction. And what is good about friction? Friction, as far as social things are concerned, is fantastic. It brings so much attention to a topic that it ends up becoming part of the social fabric of conversation for a period of time, right? So training camp, I think, starts today for the Patriots. So the season's going to be on us before we blink an eye. And guess what? This is like the precursor of marketing for the NFL and for the Patriots. It's amazing. It's absolutely perfectly timed. It's incredible. And people are going to want to see, even the Patriots haters are going to want to see how the Patriots do in the first 4 games. The Patriot fans are going to be angry, and they're going to be watching to see what happens those first 4 games. It's going to create so much good exposure for the team. It's going to create so much good exposure for the league. Not that they have any lack of it, but it amplifies everything that's going on, right? That's why politics, the two-sided political party thing that we've got going on. I'm not making this a political conversation, but just to compare the two, right? That's why one side has a handful of issues that are very publicly charged, and the other side has a handful of issues that are publicly charged. Not necessarily because either of them care about them, just because it creates so much friction in the fabric of society that it brings so much attention and light to the topic. And that's kind of what's going on now. I don't need to mention names in politics. I'm sure you guys know what I'm alluding to. But the conversation is so frictionally charged that it's grabbing so much attention, it's grabbing headlines, it's grabbing people's attention whether they love it or they hate it, they're talking about it. And whether people love or hate the Patriots, they're talking about it. It's in the headline of every newspaper, CNN, outside of just the sports demographic. That's huge. Anybody that can get that kind of exposure should be just incredibly thankful. And again, I mean, they got to play the politics of it, but it's perfect. It couldn't be better time for the NFL or the Patriots or Tom Brady. Even though he's pissed, he'll get over it. He's going to bring that anger into the game. Even though I'm not a Patriots fan, I'm going to want to see Game 5 of the Patriots season, right? I want to see what he does. It's going to be very interesting. And I'm not the only one. I'm sure a lot of you agree as well. Comment and let me know what you think is going to happen those first 4 games. Are the Patriots going to get totally crapped on? Are they going to do well? What are they going to do to replace Brady for that period of time? And what is Brady going to do coming back from that suspension in Game 5? I want to hear from you. Let me know. This is a good conversation topic. Anyway, thank you so much for watching episode 22. I really appreciate you watching. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the podcast. We're on there, iTunes, hashtag OUTOFSCOPE. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Maybe I needed a break. That one was smooth. What do you think, Josh?